Hi family, welcome. Welcome to In the Kitchen with Annie. Now today I'm going to do something quite new, and that is I'm going to try to make some plum jelly. Now I've always made the pepper jelly, but I wanted to try something different because everybody doesn't like pepper, but some people might like the plum or the peaches or something. So today I'm going to try the plum, but I'm going to give away like half of these and to my cousin and to my daughter and the children. And I am also going to try the peach jelly. So I have my plums on. They are boiling. Let me bring you close so that you can see. They're boiling there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take off all of that, like all the meat, because this is it. I just boiling out like the nice juice, and they're not boiling in water. And trying something that I think I saw on a channel, old school soul food, I think the channel is called. A long time ago, and then recently again, I realized that he used some pineapple juice to instead of water, because the last time I made pomegranate and rosemary jelly, and it had a nice flavor and everything, but the water, you could taste the water. So I guess the pineapple juice would give it a lot of consistency and flavor and everything. So we're trying this today. And for those of you that are here for the first time, I'm Annie. Welcome. Welcome to Sweet Annie's Life. At one point it was called Sweet Annie's Naturals, but I went back to Sweet Annie's Life because basically this is my life. So welcome. And thank you for joining the community. And for those of you that are returning, thank you for stopping back. So we are going to get to making this now. I had this boiling for about an hour. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn it off so that I could just get the juice from it. I'm going to taste it first and see. And these are my bottles. I have my bottles in there sterilizing. They were washed and everything. So they sterilize it right there. They finished sterilizing actually. So yes, this seems soft enough. So I'm going to strain this off, and I will be right back. 6 cups of liquid. And what I am going to do, I'm going to put my sugar right in here. Then I'm going to bring it to a boil before I put in my pectin, because sometimes I think that I put my pectin in too early. So I'm going to put my sugar right in here, and that is 5 cups of cane sugar. It's not the white sugar, it's the one that says cane sugar. And then I'm just going to let that dissolve when it comes to a boil. Like rolling boil. I'm going to, let me just take off these. I am going to put my pectin in. And in this, because it is so much, I'm going to put, or 3 packs of pectin actually, because I have quite a bit there, so I don't want it to fall on me. And that has happened to me recently. I don't know what happened. I don't know if I didn't put in enough pectin. I don't know what happened. But the most frustrating thing when you're making jellies is for it not to set and it still is a bit runny. And, you know, if it is a bit runny, what you have to do is put it back on the stove, bring it up to a boil, sterilize everything again. And it's just a dry. So I have pectin there that I bought in bulk in like the grass-fed pectin. But today I'm using the powdered sugar gel and I have 2 packs here. So as soon as this comes to a boil, oh, I wish this light here was working. Has come to a rolling boil, but it has some film on top, so we're gonna just scoop this right off. I'm gonna scoop all of this right off. And yeah, right, so we don't have that much now. Sometimes you can't get off all. But I know that it has come to a rolling boil. Yeah, I'm gonna put my pectin right in here. And then let that boil in for like another minute or so. So I'm gonna have to set my alarm. So let's stir this around, get this all boiled in. So let's put half more pectin in it to be on the safe side. Because sometimes I always being too cautious and I don't put in more if I need more. So I'm gonna let this come up again, come back to a rolling boil. So my next step is at a rolling boil. My next step is I am going to move this off. I'm going to put it in my bottles. So let me take my bottles open. Can't see in these things. And these are nicely sterilized. All right, let me get some. All right. So it's going to take about a scoop and a half. It will set. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to wipe the rims, wipe off any excess so that the lids would be able to sit flat and not buckle. So I'm just cleaning this off very clean. I'm using some water today. Normally I use vinegar, but it's not necessary. As long as you get them clean, get it cleaned off is fine. Because you just want them to sit flatly. All right. Let's get our lids. So we're gonna use this part. I already showed you all the tools and everything in my last video I did, so I didn't go through all that. Make sure you only have one lid, because sometimes you pick up two lids without even realizing it. So just make sure it's only one lid. I made these lids equal so I would know if I have two. All right. So all my lids are on. Let me switch back on this stove because what we're going to do, we're going to turn this right back up. And when it comes to boil, start it for 10 minutes. Let's put on our caps. Not too tight, but tight enough so that it don't loosen up. Because you want any air that is inside to be able to escape. So I am very proud of them. I'm becoming an expert at this now. So we're gonna start preserving some more stuff so that we can have four when times get the. All right. So we are all set, and we're gonna put these right back in here. How did you fall? Did all right. My things have come to a boil. Oh, has come to a boil. There's a small one there that keeps falling down, so I'm gonna take that out. keep falling. I'm going to take it out. So I have my timer on for the others. That pop already. You heard it pop. So I'm just going to let the others go and then I'll take them right out, okay? All right. Now we are going to take, I'm going to switch this off. We are going to take our jelly out. I don't want to get burned again. Oh, thank you. Thank you, family, for joining me in making our jelly. Now I'm gonna let these sit. These have to sit and cool and set up. So I let them sit like overnight and let them set up and see how it is tomorrow. And hopefully they will be good. So the next thing that we will do is probably some peaches or something, some other jelly we will do, or some other preservative we will do. But I want to thank you so much for joining me, and I hope to see you again soon. My name is Annie, and goodbye. As you can see, our jelly is perfect. It's great. It's just coming off the spoon just the way how it's supposed to.